Most mornings don't start with inspiration. They start with a phone alarm, a mental to-do list jumping you like a toddler with sticky hands, and the immediate temptation to check messages just for a second. Then suddenly it's 30 minutes later, your brain is already tired, and you haven't even stood up fully. If you've ever felt like your day begins with you reacting to life instead of steering it, this is for you. Not a 5 a.m. boot camp, not an influencer routine with 12 products and a juice cleanse. Just a simple main character morning, meaning you start the day like the person whose life it is, not like the unpaid assistant to everyone else's urgency. The whole routine is built around one principle: make a small deposit into your future before you spend your attention on the world. That's it. One deposit. Because the first thing you do each morning sets the tone for whether you feel in control or behind. Start with the easiest move that changes everything. Don't touch your phone for the first 10 minutes. Not forever. 10 minutes. Put it across the room when you sleep. If it's your alarm, use a cheap alarm clock or keep the phone far enough that you have to stand to reach it. Standing breaks the scroll trap. Your brain can't mindlessly loop if your body is already moving. Once you're up, do the first deposit. Water and light. Drink a glass of water. Then get some real daylight on your face, even if it's through a window or a quick step outside. This sounds too basic, but it's powerful because it tells your nervous system, we're awake now, and it stabilizes energy later. A lot of afternoon crashes are actually morning chaos echoing forward. Now do the part that earns the main character label, a tiny act of agency. Something small you choose that makes you feel like you're living on purpose. It can be a 10-minute walk, a stretch, a few push-ups, journaling one paragraph, reading one page, practicing a language phrase, or writing down one thought you don't want to lose. The action doesn't matter as much as the message it sends. I choose one thing for me before I serve the day. This is where most routines fail because people make it too big. Keep it small enough that it survives real life. If you can do it on your busiest weekday, it's perfect. If you need a perfect morning to do it, it's fantasy. After that, you earn the right to plan. Not a full schedule, just a 3-line plan that makes the day feel lighter. Ask yourself, what are the 3 things that would make today a win? One work thing, one life thing, one body or mind thing. Keep it simple. Finish the draft. Buy groceries. Walk after lunch. 3 lines is enough. Your brain doesn't need an agenda, it needs a direction. Then comes the secret move that stops mornings from turning into chaos. Choose your first task before you open your inbox. If you open messages first, you'll end up living in other people's priorities all day. If you choose one task first, you're building your own momentum. Even 15 minutes of progress on your thing changes how you feel when you finally do open email. You're no longer starting from zero. If you love coffee, keep it as a ritual, not a rescue. Drink it after water, not instead of water. Sip it while you do your tiny agency action. Let it be a soundtrack, not a defibrillator. Coffee is so much better when it's part of a calm routine instead of a desperate attempt to fight exhaustion. If you're someone with kids, roommates, pets, or a schedule that laughs at quiet mornings, you can still do this. The routine isn't about length, it's about order. Even 5 minutes of me first before the chaos begins counts. Water. One tiny act of agency, one line of intention. That's it. You can do it while the coffee brews or while the shower warms up. The routine is portable. And if you miss a day, do not turn it into a story. The goal isn't to be a perfect morning person. The goal is to have a repeatable pattern that brings you back quickly. Tomorrow, you return. That's the whole skill. The reason this works is not because mornings are magical, but because they're the only part of the day you can influence before the world starts making requests. If you start the day with choice, you carry that feeling forward. If you start with reaction, you spend the rest of the day trying to regain control. Over time, this routine builds something deeper than productivity: self-trust. You become the person who shows up for yourself first, even a little. That changes how you eat, how you spend, how you talk to people, how you handle stress. It's not about checking boxes, it's about identity. Main character energy isn't arrogance, it's ownership. If you want to test this tomorrow without overthinking it, do this exact sequence. Phone down for 10 minutes, drink water, get a bit of light, do one tiny action you chose, write 3 lines for the day, start one task for 15 minutes before checking messages, then notice your mood at noon. Notice how different it feels to already have a win in the bank. Your mornings don't have to be perfect to be powerful. They just have to begin with you.